Cops are expected to act professionally, knowing when to de-escalate and when to maintain composure under pressure. But what happens when they discard these ethics and end up abusing their power? Here are times when rude cops were put in their place.
Hey, before I'm stepping out of traffic here, Bucky. Don't walk up to my car, please. What? Don't walk up to my car, please. Hey, man, you can't drive through the parking lot like that. You got your driver's license insurance?
This officer attempted to issue a traffic ticket for an infraction on private property, but the suspect knew his rights. Despite the suspect's efforts to de-escalate, the officer repeatedly threatened arrest and lied to a second officer about the events. The officer's real motive appeared to be preventing a complaint against him. He eventually issued a ticket, but not before abusing his power and trampling on the suspect's rights. The suspect's knowledge of the law clearly unsettled the officer. Here's how the interaction played out.
Any weapons in the car I need to worry about?
No, man.
Ford, did you catch my traffic?
Yes, sir. Have you on traffic here, Bucky?
Robert John Lincoln, 4732. Robert John Lincoln, 4732. Copy 27. 14, 41, 65, 88, 14, 41, 65, 88. Is there any particular reason why you felt you needed to come through the parking lot like that?
I didn't think I did anything wrong. I just came over to get gas.
You were speeding and you cut through parking spaces. You know you can't do that.
It's just to be confirmed on Robert
I
John.
didn't think I was doing anything, man.
I mean, you
all
whooped
I'm doing
around.
is coming to get gas.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna go back and forth, or are you just gonna?
You asked me a question. You want me to answer it or not? I'm not.
Okay.
If anything, I thought I was going even slower than normal.
No, sir.
Because normally people don't even park where you park, and that's the direct path to the gas pumps.
Through the parking spaces is the direct.
I do realize that. I know that there's parking spaces there.
And you almost hit that car that was turning right there. I was watching, man. As soon as you cut in front of me like that, I was like looking and I watched it happen. So
I come here every day. There's almost never, ever, ever anybody. You were sitting there this morning. Now, last week for about 3 days, someone was parking there. But if I come here 365 days a year, which I do, there's someone sitting there maybe 10 times. I'm not kidding to you either, man. I come here every day, dude.
Look, I'm not.
I send pictures of my wife the price of the gas here every day when I come through.
Okay, look.
So anyway.
Here's the deal, man. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and forth and all that. I'm not gonna write you tickets, but the only reason I'm not writing you tickets is because I'm out of tickets right now. Okay, otherwise you would be receiving a citation.
For what? What did the citation? I'm just curious.
Disregarding traffic control device.
On private property?
Yes.
Okay.
You still can't do that. It's still illegal.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not gonna write you a ticket.
I hear you, man. I understand.
I don't appreciate the attitude. Two, I get it. You're upset. Nobody likes cops pulling up on them. Nobody likes it. Okay. But you know you did wrong. You know you're not supposed to cut through the parking lot. And instead of being like, oh yeah, I messed up. Sorry, it won't happen again. You want to sit here and go back and forth with me, right?
There's a lot better things than this to be doing for you.
You're right. I was working on a report.
You can be over here. There's people right now running 90 miles an hour on the thing.
You want to go to jail?
So
you want to go to jail? You could go to jail for this.
you can do what you want to do. I can't stop.
I don't want to take you to jail.
No.
That is definitely a waste of my time. Okay, but the attitude is not necessary.
I agree.
That's on your part, sir. I haven't been rude to you at all.
That's fine.
I have a camera on. I can't
be
rude to you.
Okay. All right.
I will get in trouble. You go file a complaint. Based on my behavior, they will decide whether or not to get me in trouble. Write me up.
I'm not worried about that. We're good, man.
Okay. All right, well, I'll make sure that I'm there all the time. If I see it happen again, then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right?
I'll look that law up on private property, too. I don't believe you have the authority to do anything here on this parking lot like that.
I could also take you to jail for Class B reckless driving. Or Class A reckless driving. Because you did almost hit that car.
I didn't almost hit anybody. I was nowhere near. There's cameras everywhere. You can do what you want to do, Harold. I can't stop you. If you want to be this way, then that's up to you. I'm trying to be a reasonable person.
Are you having a bad day, sir? Is there a reason why you're acting like
I'm having a bad day because you're doing this to me.
Have I raised my voice to you at all, sir? You're the only one who's getting upset.
I'm upset because I think this is big. I think this whole thing is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous.
What do you specifically think is ridiculous?
That we're even talking about nothing happened. And here we are talking, and you're threatening to take me to jail.
No,
and so I shouldn't be getting upset?
I don't call it a threat, sir.
No, it's a threat. That is a threat. You're threatening me under color of law now to take something on private property, which I don't believe you even have the authority to do.
It's a dictionary term, sir.
Okay.
It comes from black law's
No, it's not. It's a Class A misdemeanor for you to threaten to arrest me over something that you know is not really true. But that's okay.
What's the penal code on that, sir?
Trust me. That's okay.
Trust you.
Okay. We're good.
Trust you.
We're good.
I don't feel like we are. I feel like this is this is a problem.
How is it a problem?
I feel like you're going to continue to commit these behaviors that are unsafe and put people at risk.
So
you don't feel like you did anything wrong.
Something that's possible they may do in the future. So now we're playing Jean-Claude Van Damme Future Cop, and you need to stop me from something I may do in the future. That's now your position. You're feeling like you should take action because maybe sometime in the future I might possibly continue to do something. Come on.
What is the law designed to do, sir?
Oh, I know you want
designed
compliance.
to stop people from doing things that they're not supposed to be doing.
I know you want voluntary compliance.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands on the back.
Wow.
1717 Wayside Drive, female. One can be tall with a gray shirt, a white undershirt with camel pants, black hat. The other male is going to be a little bit shorter with a black shirt, black loose fitting pants. Just kicked in the front door.
We'll do this a different way then.
Injury on my left arm.
Would you like 2 sets of handcuffs?
No, my head hurts.
Okay, we can do 2 sets of handcuffs.
Right there, guy.
I know, we can do 2 sets of handcuffs.
Cannot believe you're doing this.
Well, sir, I'm concerned that you're going to continue to do this unsafe behavior. So,
I'm familiar
I'll see.
with the residence. There's no water.
I don't want to tow it because that'd be being a real dick, and I'm trying not to be the dick. Okay, what would you like me to do with the car, sir? I'm going to ask one more time, and then I'm going to have it towed.
Can we back this down, dude? Can we cool off here, please? I'm sorry. I will.
You have forced my hand at this point.
will.
Because if I don't go and see this through to its conclusion, I know you're going to go to the police department and file a complaint on me. Now, the complaint's not going to do anything because I have it all on video. Everything is recorded. I don't talk to anyone in the public unless I have my camera on. Okay?
I'm not going to go complain to Carol at all. I'm just a little upset because I really, honestly...
Sir, I watched it happen. I was working on a report. I definitely have better things to do.
I didn't think that I did anything, Harold. I didn't think I did anything.
Well,
and it was very
people don't think that. But I explained it to you, and then you wanted to argue with me.
Because I didn't think I did anything, Harold.
I know I look young. This is not my first day on the job, sir. I promise.
It's nothing to do with any of that. I didn't think I did anything.
You almost hit that white truck.
I agree with you that that's what you think. Then there's nothing I can do to change your point of view.
It's going to be on the cameras. I'm going to get copies of it.
I didn't think I did anything. It was frustrating for me to try to explain to you that I didn't think that I did anything and you're not hearing me.
I hear you, sir. I disagree with you. So what do we want to do with the truck or with the car?
I'll have to call my wife, I guess.
Okay, well, let's call her. Where's your phone?
It's it's in my pocket. I just got through sending her the message about the...
Okay, well, how about it? I'm going to give you another set of handcuffs because, like I said, I understand if you got... Hold on, let me stick this thing right here.
What am I being arrested for, Harold?
Disregarding traffic control device. Because a reckless driving charge is a much, much higher charge, and, again, like I said, I don't want to be that big of a dick. Lean forward for me just a little bit. Get your phone out. I was sitting right there, and he came through the parking lot and cut through all the spaces He came through so fast and whooped into here, and there was a white truck. The white truck had to slam on its brakes. So I come over here. I was just gonna be like, hey man, chill out. Like, chill out, don't be like that. But he wanted to go back and forth and argue with me and give me all kinds of stuff. And like, I didn't have any tickets and I didn't grab a rider this morning. So I was like, man, look, it doesn't have to go this way. He kept going back and forth, so I was like, all right, let's go.
You got some like up in the car?
Yeah, I was gonna be, I'm a dick, but I'm not gonna be that big of a dick. He has a different phone he wanted me to grab.
Can you send it somewhere?
Clear. On gate, I'm not finding anything on gate.
I don't see that on the phone.
You have a rider?
I have paper tickets.
You got paper tickets? That's what I'd rather do.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'd rather do. Okay, we're gonna do this a different way. So the other officer has a ticket book he's gonna let me use. You're gonna be receiving a citation, okay? And because I think going to jail is a bit excessive, but well, I agree with you. But I didn't have another option. I don't have another ticket book, and I don't have a ticket writer with me. So we're gonna do it that way, okay? Step out for me.
God almighty.
Take your time.
Tighten up. Oh my God. Dude, loosen that.
Okay, I see you sign right here. It's not a admission of guilt.
Repeat your last.
Mr. Scholl is no longer in custody. It's not an admission of guilt, it's just a promise you'll contact the court on or before the date and time that's written on here. You can contact the court at the bottom here, the information's there, and also up there. Free to go, sir.
But this officer's actions are nothing compared to the cop in the next video.
Sir, keep your hands out of your pockets. Put the phone
I
down.
haven't done a crime. Don't talk to me like that.
Listen to me. I don't know you.
Listen,
you can put
I
that
don't
down.
know you. You're the one with the gun. Why?
Get down on the ground now. Get down on the ground.
this?
Get down on the ground.
What the?
I told you not
That's
to
why
reach for anything.
I haven't committed a crime. You don't have any.
Hands out to your
I
side
haven't
now.
committed a crime.
This is the case of a citizen named Ryan, who was swimming at Palm Beach Gardens when he had a dispute with a couple. He was threatened with a pistol, prompting him to call the police. Shortly after, Officer Bethany Guerrero arrived at the scene and approached Ryan, who was wearing nothing but a bathing suit. In an arrest that would later cost her job, here's how the interaction between Officer Bethany and Ryan, a citizen who knows his rights, played out.
Now you can put your hands behind your back.
You can't detain me for what?
Yes, I can.
For what?
I don't know you.
I don't know you. You're the ones with guns. Yeah, you're arresting me for nothing.
I'm detaining you right
That's
now.
fine. You're detaining me for what crime?
Because you don't want to listen.
That's not a crime. Are your body cams on?
Yes, they sure
Good.
are.
Good. I called you guys for help because this guy's brandishing a gun at me.
Sit down. I didn't say get up. I said sit down.
What is this? Where's your supervisor?
I'm getting
Do you see
one.
how she's talking to me? I haven't done anything.
You don't
Why am
want to
I in
listen.
handcuffs? I don't care. You're not my
being
mom.
silly because I'm
You're not
coming
my
here
dad.
for a gun.
That's fine. I don't have a gun. I haven't committed a crime.
And when I told you to keep your hands out of your pockets,
You're
you
not
did
my.
it.
I didn't commit a crime. You don't get to tell me what to do.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Why are you yelling at me?
Because I have every
Who
right to
are
right
you?
now.
What's your badge number?
321 Guerrero, Guerrero. Make sure you spell it right.
If you're this scared of a guy in a
Scared, I've been here for
swimsuit,
20 years.
you're terrified of a guy in a swimsuit. I didn't do anything.
Officer Bethany detains Ryan without a clear reason, and when Ryan asserts his well-known rights, she becomes even more infuriated. Let's see what happens next.
You can shut your mouth now.
They just detained me. I explained. There's no gun. That guy
I don't
has a gun.
detain anybody for no reason.
Then what reason?
Because I
What
told
crime
you
did I commit for
Can
you to
you
detain
shut
me?
your mouth so I can explain it to
Are you in charge of this lady? Who's the sarge? This is absurd. Why am I in handcuffs on the ground? Are you a supervisor?
No, he's not.
Can someone
I've been
explain
here for-
why I'm handcuffed on
Can you
that?
shut your mouth
No.
so I can talk to you?
Look at you. You're furious. What did I do?
You did not listen.
You're not my boss.
Listen to
I don't
me.
need to listen to you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Who are you?
We got.
This is the only way.
I didn't commit a crime. I don't give a fuck. I didn't commit a crime. She doesn't get to detain me.
Yes, I do.
Pull her gun on me.
Because when you
Put
put
me on
your
the ground.
hands in your pocket and
I
I'm
didn't
getting
commit
a
a
phone call
crime.
of a
I don't
gun,
care.
you
You're
don't
that
wanna
terrified?
listen.
You shouldn't be a cop if you're that terrified.
I've been here for 20 years,
Yeah,
punk.
yeah, here.
You know what? Do
Are
me
you a
favor.
supervisor? Can you ask this lady why I'm in handcuffs? Tell her what crime
I keep
I've
trying
committed.
to tell you.
Go
You
ahead,
wanna
what
keep
crime?
talking over me.
What crime?
Okay, let's bring it down a notch,
No,
okay?
just tell me what crime I'm in handcuffs for.
Because I get called in because
Crime.
someone is...
What's suspicion?
You don't need to be in crime.
Yes, I do. To detain me, you need suspicion of a crime.
No, you do not.
Yes, you do. You don't know the law? Please explain it to them. You cannot just go around detaining random people.
Can you calm down for a second?
I'm in handcuffs
Can you calm
now.
down? Obviously, we're not
Can I
getting
stand
anywhere.
up? I'll calm down if I can stand up.
No, you're not
you can
standing
have
up.
a seat on the ground.
For what
not standing
crime?
up.
What did
I'm
I
in
do?
charge, not you.
No, you're not.
And you blue nail polish, cute.
Okay.
No,
I'm not gonna do
Stay
it.
the fuck down.
What did I
Stay the
do?
fuck down, all right?
What did I do?
All right, don't try to get up. Sit down.
Excuse me, sir. Are you in charge? Nope. Can someone tell me why I'm in
I already
handcuffs?
told someone
what
in charge to
crime
stay here.
or what?
Right now, all I need you to do is keep your mouth shut.
I don't care. I'm not gonna do it. Arrest me.
You are under
Yeah,
arrest.
I want you. Okay, arrest me.
You're
Go ahead,
under
take me to
arrest for
jail.
resisting. I am
Go
gonna
ahead,
take
take
you
me
to
to jail. Take me to jail right now. Take me to jail. Do it. Do it.
Oh, I will.
Do it. I'm ready.
going to.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
What's your name, dude?
Excuse me.
What's your name? What's your
Allow
name?
me to stand up
What's
and
your name?
No.
Negative. Doesn't work that way.
Okay. Tell me what crime I'm here for.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're under arrest.
For what crime?
You have to give your name. You're already on the
That's fine. What crime
Don't
though?
worry. She already told you.
She's already got
Resisting arrest is a secondary charge. That's a secondary charge.
It's not a secondary.
Then take me to jail. I'm not
You are going to jail. Don't
Okay,
worry
let's
about
go.
it. I got you.
Let's go.
There's your supervisor right
That's
there.
fine. I'm ready. Take me.
You can sit there.
I'm ready to go to jail. Take me.
You're gonna go.
Is
Trust
your
me.
body camera on, sir?
All our body cameras are on.
Perfect.
When the police supervisor finally arrives, it appears that the officer sides with the man who had previously brandished his pistol at Ryan.
Not you.
Take me to jail.
Caller calls. I guess he was doing this, harassing the out of his wife, yelling and screaming. Husband 38.
He's harassing
This one is harassing.
his wife?
Yes.
Wait, the caller's wife or his wife?
His wife. The caller has a gun. This guy came at him the way he came at us, and he opened up his shirt. He came out here. Me and Strzelecki roll up. He's got his hands in his pocket, and I go, bro, take your hands out of your pocket, right? And then when he didn't, he goes and pulls the phone out, and he goes to put it back. I said, keep your hands out of your pocket, and I throw down on him. And he goes, where am I going to put a gun on your bathing suit? I said, I don't know you, right? So then he goes to go back in his pockets again. Now he's laughing, and I go, get on the ground, right? So he gets on the ground, he tosses his phone to the side, and I go, put your hands behind your back. So I cuff him up. He's like, look at you piece of shit, you're fighting, like just went off. You have no right to detain me. He goes, resisting arrest is a secondary. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So obviously he's amped up on something. But when he, like the first couple times when he didn't want to listen to me about keeping his hands out of his pockets, I thought it was funny, I drew down on him.
Okay.
That guy.
Has anybody talked to...
Not yet, because Mike came running out, Joe went running out. I'm over here literally by myself.
In the end, Officer Bethany Guerrero was fired for her unlawful actions. But if you thought Officer Guerrero was the only rude cop who got what she deserved, then you probably haven't seen this next case.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you from that far away.
I'm sorry. This gentleman is trespassing on the property.
Okay.
He continued. I'm the warden of the complex.
Hey, what's your name?
So I'm asking him to be removed as a trespasser.
Sir,
He
what
doesn't
is your
have
name?
authorization to be on the property.
Understood.
Meet Officer Jason Bueno from the Carson Police Department. On August 30th, 2022, he responded to an incident involving Mr. Drew Rygar, a YouTuber who was allegedly filming the area near the Northern Nevada Correctional Center's Public Visitor Center in Carson City. Officer Bueno apprehended Rygar, accusing him of trespassing. Here's how the interaction played out.
He's not an employee here. He came onto the property without permission.
And my understanding is the facility is on lockdown because
Yes,
of
it
this.
is.
This is disrupting operations.
This is disrupting operation.
Okay.
Sir, what is your name?
Okay. Put that down. Put your hands behind your back.
Disturbance on the property.
I'm not going to risk you guys at all. Can I advise you one thing?
No, you may not. Right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can maybe use against you in the court.
NRS
You have a,
197-200.
excuse me, I didn't interrupt you, did I?
NRS
Okay, if you don't want to hear your rights, then we're not going to talk about it.
Well, NRS 197-200, so you're not going to land that.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you any questions. Step over to my vehicle.
Okay.
443-1 detained.
So I'm detained. Thank you, sir.
You're in custody at this point.
Yes, I'm just asking questions.
Okay, go ahead and put your feet apart.
Well, in here if you want to get in there.
Thank you. We're going to get everything now with the search incident to arrest.
And what am I being arrested for?
You're being arrested for trespassing.
Okay, so where was the no trespassing signs? Were there no trespassing signs?
Well, fine. I'll explain everything to you, but right now you're not under Miranda.
Officer Bueno then handcuffed and detained Mr. Rygar in the back passenger seat of his patrol vehicle with the windows slightly rolled down, despite the fiery hot temperatures ranging between 35-40 C. Here's the treatment Rygar received from Officer Bueno.
Okay, so my understanding is he's on state property, and you guys, what's the big sign over there say when you guys are coming in? Is that like a search thing?
No tobacco, no entrance, but all individuals that report onto the property, they have to still be cleared to come onto the property, the proper notification. He just wanders on the property and refused to acknowledge himself. He refused to adhere to the command of you need to leave the property because this is a prison. It's not a
this is not like a DMV downtown or something.
This isn't the post office. This is the sheriff's office.
This is a secure facility.
There's no Freedom of Information Act request here.
So whatever
we need some statements.
I'll be happy to.
So that way we have someone from the state here, that's going to press.
Yeah, no problem.
And then we're going to have to probably tow his truck too.
Yeah.
Well, he's in custody.
Yeah, tow his truck.
Okay. You need to get the statements and the tow. Okay. So my partner is going to get the statements. Is there any other specific NRS that's applicable as far as it comes to on the trespassing on the prison or something like that?
You guys have a card on you?
What's that?
You have a card?
Yeah.
I'll pull it up and email it directly to you.
All the information. And because again, every individual that comes onto this property, they have to be clear to come onto the property.
Okay. And where are they supposed to check in? Is it the gatehouse? Is it visiting?
Actually, we received notice through the administration, which would in turn be the gatehouse, and the individual would be notified who's coming onto the property. Okay. So that's why you just can't show up and just start and definitely not taking photos or whatever.
Okay. So who all had contact with him? Was it?
I'm here as a warden because I'm the warden, so I did. That's why I came out.
I think the warden would obviously carry some weight as far as you made contact with him.
Yep.
I mean, not just saying that you guys don't carry weight as well as your authority on the property, but if we have you guys do a statement,
I am.
and then we'll get the 51 going, and then I'll book him.
Did he give you his name?
We have it off of his. We have his wallet there, and then we have his registration off the vehicle.
Can I get that?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be notified.
Do you have a second? So, do you have that other charge you were talking about? Because I'm gonna take him in now. Let me make sure my partner. Is bringing in statements. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Brigands?
Yeah, no, I'll get citizen's arrest and all that, and then we're gonna tow his car as well. So.
They're going to do statements to the effect of the trespassing. It says it's a prison, it's a controlled area. All visitors are required to check in. He didn't do any of that. He refused to leave. They're on lockdown. So if you can just get statements, the warden's going to do a statement.
Do you want to do obstructing? I mean, they're cops.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do obstruct. I mean, it obviously obstructed their duties to have.
Let me see if there's another specific.
Is there like interfering with the day-to-day operations of a prison or something like that?
Yeah.
One of the lieutenants is pulling those NRS.
Okay, cool. Well, we would do trespassing, obstructing for you guys, right? We would probably need to leave you. Thank you. Obviously he's obstructing you guys. You guys are state peace officers, so he's obstructing your ability to do your work. But if there's another specific NRS, then I need to add that because I'm going to take him down now. So if you can just give that to him, and then he can call me because I'm going to go down and start the paperwork on it. But yeah, I mean, he wants to do an audit. I don't know what his intentions are. Obviously, it's probably clear. However, this is an extremely controlled environment. I mean, we check in here before we come in.
Officer Bueno then drives Rygar to the police station for further processing. Let's watch the intense conversation that unfolded between them.
Yeah, you rolled up the window that left a breeze, so like I said, I think you were just trying to hotbox me.
It's nice and cool in here.
You really do need to go read the 10th Circuit Court July 22nd opinion.
I'm not going into any court today. I'm looking
It is Ari versus Yahia. No, I understand. I understand what you're doing, but you arrested me for filming in public.
No, I did not.
What did you arrest me for?
I told you. Trespassing and obstructing.
How did I obstruct?
Okay, I'm not going to get into it. I'm sure that you have a big plan and idea
No, I don't.
in your mind.
I don't.
You can let that play out. Okay.
I'm just asking you questions based on the actions
You were
right now.
asked to leave, and you were asked several times by the warden and by the supervision of the facility, and you refused. You refused to identify yourself. You're required to give your name.
I refused to identify myself. That's nobody ever asked me to identify.
Okay, well,
and when I asked the warden
Listen,
to identify,
I'm going to just tell you something. I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying
You
to
can do this
answer
in
the
court
questions.
later on. I don't care what you have to say right now about
It
that.
answers the questions.
Okay?
So
I'm not answering your questions.
What law did I break to be
I
trespassed
explained
from
that to you.
public
I
property?
explained that to you.
What law did I break?
I'm not going to debate anymore. It's clear that you just in this for an argument, and that's fine.
I'm not trying to argue.
That's
I'm
not
just
what
trying to
we're
get
doing
your
today.
answer to a question.
Okay?
Is
That's not what's going to happen today.
And how did I obstruct? What physical action did I take to obstruct?
I explained my situation to you. I'm not going to explain it again.
I understand, but obstruction comes with a
Listen, all I can do is explain it to you. I can't understand it for you.
Physical or a threat.
So just do your thing now.
Well, no, you need to write it down and articulate it, so I'm trying to understand how you're going to
Yeah, I've been
articulate it.
doing this for 17 years.
I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm
Thank
just
you for letting me
asking.
know I need to articulate the report. I appreciate it.
Well, I just
Any
want
other helpful tips that you may need to think that I should do here, or just by all means let me
I'm
know.
just asking
I may
you
not
to-
acknowledge you because I have to do other work here.
I'm just asking you to
That way I
articulate.
get you out of handcuffs and get you in there, get you all dried up and do your thing.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying to figure the situation out.
We're gonna have to figure that out after they told you multiple times, okay?
Unlawfully, what lawful order was I ever given?
See, what's kind of sad is you're hung up on a very, very specific thing that you think is the crux of this situation. And no matter what anybody can tell you, you think it's that simple. And that's kind of why you're in this position right now.
Well,
I'm done talking about it.
Simple. I'm just trying to get you to articulate the
I'm
actions
done.
that I
I don't need
took
to articulate it to you right now.
that caused you to take your actions. Because it seemed to me you got there and
I will articulate it where it needs to be articulated.
did zero investigation.
Right now you're still going, and that's fine.
No, I'm not arguing any of that with you. I'm just trying to question where you're at. Have I argued anything with you at all? Or did I just ask you questions?
Okay. No more questions for me. I got to get this done so I get you out of there.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll keep asking questions. That's what I do. Is I like to ask questions so I
You're
can
going to do
understand
what
the
you're going to
situation.
do. That's totally fine with me.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Following the arrest, Mr. Rygar filed a lawsuit against Officer Bueno, and the case is still ongoing. But Officer Bueno isn't the only rude cop who got what they deserved. The officer in the next case is another culprit.
What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smartass?
I mean, what does it look like?
You want to be a smartass? It's called reckless burning. If you want to go that route, we can go ahead and push that route.
On September 19th, an interaction unfolded between a black man named Rayshun Swaggerty Owens and Longview officer David Mora. Watch how Rayshun put Officer David Mora in his place after being harassed by him.
Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area. You want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? The light is for my safety. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a criminal who's going to try to pull a gun out on me or a knife or anything like that. That's what the light's for, okay? That's what they're there for. That's why they're put on patrol vehicles. What's your name?
My name's Rayshun.
What's that?
1 second. I usually call you supervisor. And if this is bothering you, I'll put it out for you.
I'd appreciate that. That's my contact. I was just going to ask you nicely to do that, but since you want to be a smartass and ask me what does it look like and talk to me like I'm dumb, I'm obviously going to push the other route. If that's really how you want to go with this. George Salami, can I go ahead and get a second? Let me get your ID.
Why?
I already told you.
Why?
Reckless burning.
Okay, you want to put it out?
You can put it out, but first you're going to give me your ID.
Do you want me to put it out?
I'll put it out myself, too.
No, I'm asking you want to put it out.
That's not...
Hey! Stay right there. Would you like me to put that out? If that's bothering you, you want me to put it out?
I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll put it
We're going to
out.
have to put it out, but let me get your ID.
I'll put this out. What's your name again?
Officer Mora. M-O-R-A. Make sure you spell her out, okay?
I don't need to feel nothing. I'll put these candles out so I can bother this guy.
Do you have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay, is that really the route you want to take, sir?
What route? I'm
Obstruction?
sitting on the bench.
Like, yeah, you're lighting candles.
I didn't light these candles.
And that's what I was asking you. And that was my question. But since you want to go right off and start talking to me like I'm dumb, asking me what it looks like.
Look at the light. You can't blind me.
That's what police lights are for us to see.
So, when you pulled up, you seen me sitting there.
Yeah, so I turn on my lights. Look, here's my question, right? What if you're I'm not saying you are, but what if you're some individual who's trying to hurt anybody? Okay. Not just an officer, but anybody.
But I'm not.
The lights, I'm not saying you are, but I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know.
And that's what my lights are for. I still don't know that.
Well, now you know.
I really don't.
Okay.
So you really want to be this difficult, sir?
There ain't nothing about being difficult. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm sitting on a bench.
Okay.
I pay taxes. I own a house right down the road.
Okay. That's really not what this is about.
Well, then turn your light off.
I'm not going to turn off my light.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. You want to be rude? I'm going to be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you I need...
fucking light in my eye.
Hey, you need to relax,
no,
okay?
I don't need to relax.
Okay, then amp yourself up then. If that's the route you want to go.
With me, you can go ahead and head back to your vehicle.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Don't come over here pressing weight on me. Call your supervisor.
I got somebody else coming out. Don't worry.
Tell them to pull up. Tell the whole force to pull up. I'm
for
not
what?
with it.
The whole force for what?
Whatever you want it to be. I'm on whatever you want.
You're being a little ridiculous right now.
You pulled up for being a dick. I'm on whatever you
want. How did I pull up being a dick?
I'm on.
You asked me to turn off the lights. I said I can. They're on for my safety.
I got a camera too.
Perfect.
Okay.
By all means.
Awesome. That's out. You want this lighter? That's not mine either. You want it? You can have it.
I don't care about the lighter.
Throw away this trash? That's not mine either.
I'm not saying it is.
Okay, well. Have some condolences for somebody. Yeah, forget about that one, huh? Yeah.
Do you feel tougher now by talking like that? Do you feel like you're this big bad guy or this big badass by talking like that?
I am a badass, actually.
Okay.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Nothing.
What's going on?
No, I'm just sitting here with the candles. This dude came up, had a problem with me.
I had a problem with you. I asked you.
Real hard, so I turned on my.
It's all on body cam, dude.
I told him.
You can go ahead and request it, post it on Facebook if you want.
I know everybody.
Do you know what his name is?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess
It's fine.
our contacts haven't been too bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for my name. I'm just sitting on the bench. Bothering nobody. I pay my taxes. My house is right down there.
I pay taxes too. I mean, I don't.
The weapon sitting out here. You can check me.
I don't need to check you.
That's what you want.
Oh, as long as you ain't reaching around, there's no reason for me to check you right now.
I'm sitting on the bench. You came over here pressing me with the light.
I came over here to turn on my light for my safety, okay? If you have a problem with it, that's too bad.
I just told you I did. You came over here pressing me with the fucking light.
How do I press you with the light?
I can't see you. Do I got sunglasses on? No, I don't think so.
I mean, I hope not. It's dark out here, so.
You can run your headlights. You can do all that, but instead you want to push your little light bar. Want me to go get my light bar?
That's for our issue.
Nah, I don't want to hear all that.
He doesn't care. He wants to be belligerent.
Well, I turned it off.
Because I have mine on over here, so I mean.
Thank you. That's common sense.
Well, I could see you wanting to pay your respects to Katrina. It's pretty awful.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, y'all can go about your way. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I was simply asking you what you had going on. Is that what I said?
Feel like those candles are bothering you? Take the candles.
Aren't they lit?
The only thing in mind, because he made me put them out.
I simply asked him, what are you doing out here? And he wants to be a smartass and go, what does it look like? So.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not. I'm not here to argue with you today. You want to argue with me? Come to my house tomorrow. I'm not.
What do I need to go to your house for?
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to argue with you. I was simply trying to identify who it is I was talking to.
He don't live there.
Well, what's the plan here?
I'm gonna sit right here. Like I said, if you want the candles, if you want this lighter,
I don't need to take anything. I simply asked what you're doing out here, right?
You can go throw it away if you'd like to. You don't have to. I'll throw it away on my way out. But
that'd be appreciated. That'd be appreciated. I'm not asking you to leave.
All right.
Nobody's telling you to leave.
No issue here. There's nothing.
I was simply asking what you were doing out here. I see candles lit, right?
Like I'm doing out here. What would you be doing out here if your friend died? What would you be doing?
I don't know who your friend is. I don't know about that.
Everybody's my fucking friend.
Okay, well, I don't know about that.
I'm a human being just like you.
Okay.
So you want to write me a ticket? Cool.
I'm not writing you a ticket.
Well,
I was simply trying to identify you.
I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not. You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still won't turn off your fucking light.
I'm not gonna turn off my light till I'm done here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.